Thanks for coming into my channel. This is Healthy Wealthy Mogul channel. My name is Mira. Really good to see you today. If you are new, do not forget to subscribe and put a little bell and over here so it will notify you every time I upload the new videos. I upload it every week. So we live in Florida over here. This video is all about between the stress and budgeting, between the stress and finance, and also relationship and work related, and also health. So how are we gonna make sure that if you're one of those person, it could be you're still trying to get out of debt, or it could be you already get out of debt but you want right back into debt, or it could be you try not to get back into debt. So one of the situation, it could be applied to you. Keep watching. I will share 10 main important tips, but at the end of the video I'll share the one bonus idea that we don't usually talk about it, and I'll make sure that we talk about it in this video. So let's get started. So when we got stressed because of we overwork or because of we overdo everything, then what we do is we usually turn into retail therapy. So which is like we buy a lot of stuff, that it could be a lot of clothing, a lot of consumerism stuff, it could be a lot of household stuff, it could be a lot of things that we kind of cluttering a lot of things in our mind and in our body, in our household. So how do we make sure that we don't get into any of those? It is very easy to get into it. It is hard to get out of it. So these are the 10 tips. Number one is that cooking. So why is it related to it? And I will explain to you all of them in details. Cooking is one of the greatest therapy that we can always find as a human being. If you are not a cook, or if you don't know how to cook, don't ever feel intimidated. And I do have a couple of cooking videos. I know I should have more cooking videos. I'll link a couple of those that I have here, and you can go and enjoy that after this video. So like the reason cooking is good at home is that so that way we don't end up buying a lot of more takeouts, a lot of going outside at the dining places, which help our budget, and it also give us a therapy that we can chop our vegetables and fruits and vegetables and meat, and then we cook it ourselves at home, which help us our budget and which help us our hobby and our calming therapy. Number two is the exercise. Exercise is not, I'm not asking you to go and start signing up the more expensive gym in your neighborhood. I'm not saying that. Exercise is, it could be like something jogging, it could be exercising in the house, it could be some yoga, it could be some like Pilates, like you know, from YouTube channel you can watch a lot of things that you can watch free. That's what I do at home anyway. And since especially my skins are sensitive and I have allergy to things, I usually stay at home and take a workout at home myself. Should I do more workout more consistently? Absolutely, but I'm trying to do whatever I can on the time that I have allotted. Number three is really important thing is drinking water. We usually ignore the drinking water because we ended up with drinking a lot of things that is available out there. All the marketings are promoting this energy drink, that's sugar drink, and that's juice, and that's special water, that's soda water, everything that we just overwhelmed by it. To be honest, the easier things you can get is the water. Can you get the regular water from your at home? Depends on where you live in the United States or whatever country you live in. Can you drink the water from your tap? If you're one of those lucky person, go and put a note over here. I would like to know that in Florida, the tap water can be a little bit dangerous, which means like a lot of minerals are in it. So I don't usually suggest that. We have to have a nice water to make sure our body is safe. So whether you buy the bottled water or whether you have a water system. So we do have a water system, thank God for that. So we're able to drink that nice water to our body. So water is the best thing. It keeps ourselves hydrated, and so our body is much more healthier. No sugar, going inside our body in and out of it. So it's definitely trying to drink more water every day. And if you are like a specific person, you want to drink how many, ounces or how many liters that you drink it, and you can consult with your doctor. If you have primary care, you can chit chat with your care, your doctor online, and they usually are very easy to talk to, But if you want to research it, that's totally fine. I always have my bottled water over here that I always drink it. It's always helped me, like, to go inside of the house. I walk in the house. So it's totally great. So the drinking water is perfect. And number four is eating less junk food. What I mean is like eating less junk food, mean like just trying to, retain some of the happiness that we always go out and eat outside McDonald's or all the restaurants out there. Not necessarily restaurant like a healthy restaurant, it could be like fast food. So we're really pay attention to it, what we actually consume in our body, so that way our body won't be ended up with a lot of junks inside of it. It's like a decluttering in the house, right? It's like you want to keep your house clean and, something simple. Same thing in our outside body, even though we cannot see it. If it doesn't show you, outside our physical, it stays inside of it. We still have to take care of it. Putting inside our body, what we put it in is extremely important. So trying to pay attention to it. I'm not saying you have to be super diet and become a supermodel next day. It doesn't happen overnight anyway. When we're taking care of ourselves, what we put inside our body, it shows that how we produce out of our body. And when we do that, it definitely costs less anyway. Junk foods are usually expensive anyway. If you cook at home, going back to number one, if you cook at home, you actually know what you put in your meal, and put in less oil, less salt, less sugar, less processed food. It definitely help you. Number 5 is really important. We don't usually not pride about it, which is that don't try to do too much. I used to do a lot of things. Am I still doing a lot of things? Absolutely I am, but I reduce humongous amount of volume that I take on to do it everyday basis. Especially it helps that because I doing my office at home, so it just helped me less driving, less sitting in the traffic, and less preparing things to go out of the house and coming back and all the stuff. So try not to do too much. If you can figure out your lifestyle to see how can you do in order to support your family, stay bringing some income that can have a happy lifestyle. It doesn't have to be super rich lifestyle. Really do not care. And happy medium. That's what we're looking for. So try to see that. Don't try to do overloaded your daily and weekly or monthly. And ambitious is good, but at the same time trying to work with your lifestyle. Reaching the goal. We can all reach the goal, but we don't have to kill ourselves. Next one is writing journal. So writing in journals, it doesn't have to be super fancy book. You don't have to buy anything fancy book. You can write a journal, like anything $1.25 you can buy from Dollar Tree. I recently make a Dollar Tree haul. Go and check it out. I'll link it here for you, or at least I'll put it on the description. Go and check it out. And the Dollar Tree, they have a lot of little nice book that you can get it for $1.25. It is so cool. If you like a sticker, you can buy for sticker little pack too and stick them. It's just super cool. So this is like, you can just write it down, I'm a journal person. I write things down, and it's just so cool. When you write it down, it's not just only you're writing, you're kind of like venting. It's just also helping you. Like, it can be to-do list. Like, hey, you know what? I want to achieve like this one thing and one thing only in this week. It can be 3 things, the main important things, and that you can tackle it. If you don't finish it this week, you can carry on next week. I always say that there's always tomorrow. So like, by crossing the line, it makes you feel like, oh, that is done. That definitely gives you accomplishment. When you do little things, it reduces stress, and also not getting into like, what, I need to buy, pizza to go tonight. No, you can actually make a meal plan, right? You can actually make it like, well, you know what, grocery planning. And I also make a grocery haul on the Aldi. I always shop at Aldi. I love it. It's simple, and you don't have to think too much of it. So definitely check it out at Aldi haul and check it out. I'll also put it on the description for you too. This one and next one, I'm just gonna combine together. Next one is listen to music. Listen to the music that's gonna make you happier, that make you motivated, and that make you calm. And so that way you have reduce your stress level, and you're not getting onto like clicking Amazon things, or buying on a Costco or at Target, and buying, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go buy socks. I ended up with the whole bags of full of basket, and you like $200 spent. So we can avoid those quick purchases by doing this, like calming ourselves and listening music. Next to listening music is, I just want to add on, is like doing your own spa at your own house. Getting appointment at spa and massages, of course they're awesome, great. Of course you can treat yourself, when you have a budget, you go ahead and treat yourself, once a year. I don't know, maybe not. I'm just making it up. Maybe you can do it like, a few times a year. If that's up to you, that's totally cool. I don't usually do that much. Maybe I should, there's no judgment here. My point is that you make your own spa over here in the house. So how I do it is like, I recently make a review about some of the stuff that I talk about, what I buy from Ultra for my own skincare. And, my face is a little bit red here. Yes, I do put some makeup here right now. So that's why you cannot see it because of the lighting and stuff. Do not have a fancy light, just normal lamp light that I have at the house. And the little lamp here, that's the only 2 things that we own in the house on the lamp wise. So that's plenty enough for us. So, when you do that, listen to the music, and when you put a little cucumber around your face, and whatever suit your boat, just relax on your floor, nice and cool, or maybe on the couch, however it make you feel comfortable, even on sitting on the chair nicely. It definitely help you like creating your own spot, like little music and little cucumber on your face, the smell, all the senses, right? Little candle if you have it, light it up. So it definitely help you, like it doesn't cost you anything, but it gives you the almost or very close to the experience that after you finish it, you just wash your face and wipe it out, and there you go. You don't even have to change your clothes. So that is how perfect it is when you create your own things. All you need is just creativity and just simple things. And next one is meditate. Meditation is excellent idea. There are a lot of types of ways that you can meditate. At 10th grade in Burma, I learned how to meditate, and it teach me a whole new level about how to think about life strategies and everything. Like when you actually calm and when you actually relax and when you close your eyes and recognizing the moments of it, what is happening, is huge another level. I cannot tell you about how powerful meditation is, but this will be a different video. That is just giving you a lot of time that you can think about it, reflections and recognizing, and you're not just sitting in that whole thing's overwhelming thing. You just like recognizing every moment of it. So that will be the different video. I think if you're interested in, I can definitely make that video. But it definitely help you that you're just kind of gravity, you're just doing like delayed gravity, seeing like, what, like for example, like I want to purchase a new purse that is like $200. I don't know nowadays people buy $200 purse. I don't own any of those, so I cannot judge anything or tell about the price over here. But I'm just saying, like, something that is really interests you, that you really want to purchase it for yourself, or maybe a gift, or it could be for the family, whatever that is. If this is not in your budget and you can wait for it another 2 months, another 3 months until you have that money in your hand, not in your credit card, then you can pay for it so you won't get into debt. It could be a car, it could be a house, it could be anything, like, So my point, it could be any, like, jewelry or anything. So we have to be very careful. By meditating, it definitely help you like confirm yourself that what you really need in your life and what you really want in your life. And this is the last one before the bonus one. If you like it so far, please don't forget to put a little thumbs up and like and share with your friends, and let me know like which one is your so far is best suit for you. Which one are you practicing? So that way you're controlling your stress in the right way, but not getting into debt, and stop buying retail therapy and start clicking Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it definitely help you. This one is that breathing. So like, how does it relate to it? Definitely is totally related to it. Breathing, like, breathing really, really heavily and out. It just definitely help you, because at some point I was having the, like, because of so many life things keep happening, and I was having a lot of struggles, like, just recently, that I have to like start recognizing that breathing is extremely important, that, we have to recognize that whatever is happening, we just have to focus on our breathing. And because our physical, it help our mental trick it, and our physical take over and our mental calm down. So I think there's another way that you can do that. That's kind of a little bit to the edge that, when you are to the moment that you really have to remember like to breathe, it definitely help your brain into like, okay, you can do it. So that kind of thing is super effective and super powerful. Go and research more about it if you want to do more about breathing things. But it's just normal breathing. You just sit straight and relax your body and breathe in and breathe out, and have a cup of water. It definitely help you too. So as I promised to you, the last one, which is the bonus, that we all do so many things, but where does it all started? It's all about thinking. And so I have been training myself that, because I analyze things and I'm very good at it, and numbers and thinking and strategizing, which I'm extremely happy and nerd about it, right? Excel sheet and all the fancy stuff, which is great. It's all about materials and money over there. But at some point that we are at nighttime sleeping, and our thoughts, so that's what I want to focus on. It's about do not think, not even overthinking. Sometimes we cannot we make sure that we are not thinking even. So whatever is kind of triggering you, that you have to like go there and start overwhelming, and before you start spending money or start kind of reacting to a situation, we have to stop that, and we have to stop the thinking right there and right there. And that actually stop you not pursuing either purchases or not pursuing any bad habit or not over consuming or any. So we have to stop it right there, and it requires some practices. But when you start practicing it, and it's like like breathing, right? We never know how to breathe before we come to this world. It's naturally happening, right? But at the same time, some of the habit we want to be better out of it in our lifetime, we actually have to practice it. So practice make it progress, and progress make it perfect, right? We cannot shoot for perfect every time in every life, everything's in our life, but we can definitely gonna practice it and make it into progress. I definitely hope that this video gives you some perspective and give you something like you can practice on it. It doesn't give you overthinking. And as these 10 tips plus 1 bonus that I just mentioned to you, I hope that you can at least try into it, see how does it help you in your daily lifetime. I am not a doctor here, I'm not a nurse here. I am just simple person over here that who was born in Burma and came to the United States and trying to surviving and thriving like you are, like your neighbor in the back beside your house, and so it's just like something that I just feeling like that is something that I would like to express over here and to my community here, that I think it's usually really helpful. Like when you do that, the budgeting, like we always like trying to catch up on, like making sure that ahead of a month, or it could be whatever that we're trying to achieve in our goal, paying off the debt, or trying to save us something for a down payment for the house, or even for the car, or whatever that is that we're trying to do, is making sure that we are trying to be in the center, not over extremely one area or another area. That by doing that, these kind of little exercises that what I mentioned to you, it doesn't cost you anything. It gives you peace of mind and also joy at the same time. Doing the exercise, and at home, it could be taking a walk in your neighborhood. If you're allergy like me, it may be making a doing hobby, like if you like to cook, trying that. If you never cooked before, if you always buy to go outside or buy McDonald's, try that at home a little bit more. Something simple recipe, it could be intimidating if you never cook it before, but it could be actually you'll find it very exciting and soothing at some point if you actually get into it. It's easier to say than done for sure, but I hope that you enjoy and try one of those and let me know which one actually ended up helping you. And I'm also like always learning new things, so let me know anything that I didn't touch base over here, and I'm excited to learn new things from you. And I'm always looking forward to read your comments and leave your names and comments over here, and I would like to be your best buddy over here. Thank you so much, and sincerely appreciate your time, and I'll see you next video. Thank you so much.